Anthony Albanese says a clear message has been sent to the Houthis as Australia joined 12 other countries in condemning the attacks on commercial vessels in the Red Sea.
That statement is a clear message to the Houthis and to anyone else who wants to cause damage with the unprovoked attacks that are occurring. This is a threat to global trade, and that's why we have responded.
Now, hours after the warning, a Houthi drone boat detonated in the Red Sea but failed to cause any damage, according to the US Navy. Michael, a strongly worded statement doesn't exactly make up for not sending reinforcements in to help, does it?
He sounds a bit like the famous editorial of the Wagga Wagga advertiser prior to World War I. We warn the Tsar, they said. We warn the Tsar. Now, I mean, how can we... OK, our rhetoric is OK, but Australia, which is the beneficiary of the American alliance, which is begging the Americans for 3 Virginia-class nuclear submarines, the only country to get it apart from Britain, we can't send second-rate frigate with some anti-drone technology to protect the flank of the American fleet. Pathetic. And it'll be noticed in Washington, and I'm afraid it'll be noticed, as Adam Creighton from The Australian pointed out, by Donald Trump and his advisors, who might, double the price of the nuke submarines to Australia, or say we're not going to deliver them at all. I think Trump is going to be elected, Caroline, and he was pretty tough with NATO. I hope Albo and Kevin Rudd should be giving him some better advice as to get on his good side.
Yeah, and Trump's not afraid to rip up a deal, is he? But Matt, before we go, new energy emissions laws have been quietly introduced, which could put many popular trade utes and beloved SUVs under threat. Can you tell us about this in 60 seconds or less?
Well, look, it is very complex, but these new standards coming in, I worry, do risk our refining capacity in this country. I mean, I'm not against the government trying to clean up the fuels in our cars, but there was very little detail about what this means for the 2 refineries left. We now only refine enough oil in this country to produce about a quarter of the oil we need every year, every day. And if we're putting these new standards in place without a proper plan for our refineries, risks having all of our oil imported from overseas. And I don't think that's something we should want to go towards in this current environment with conflict emerging all around the world.
Nicely summarised in a short time. Go on,
Can I just
Michael.
suggest they use 18C, that legislation beloved of all left liberals,
yes, exactly.
Against these hate preachers. They used it against other people, Matt.
They should.
They use
You're
it
right,
now? You'd think that those laws are set up for that. Matt Canavan, Michael Danby, thank you so much both for your time. That's all the time we have for the panel.